Fearless, bold, and fierce. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rejected Princesses by Jason Porath. My name is Anne, and this is book reviews. I do book reviews of, I do usually a romance novel and then one that's not. I do any genre of books, so if anybody has a book that they'd like me to review, please put it in the comments and I will happily read it and let you know what I think. I usually include what it costs and any kind of trigger warnings. So, without further ado, what the heck is Rejected Princesses? And you're welcome for introducing you to it. All right, Jason Porath wrote Rejected Princesses. And pretty much what it is well, let me just read what he says, right? Out of his mouth. First, Jason Porath is a former animator at DreamWorks Animation, where he worked on films such as Kung Fu Panda 2, The Croods, and How to Train Your Dragon 2. Porath lives in Los Angeles, California, where he enjoys exploring abandoned ruins and singing karaoke. He is the creator of RejectedPrincesses.com. Please check it out. It's so cool. This was written in 2016, by the way. Okay. So, well-behaved women seldom make history, and these women are far from well-behaved. Let's face it, the list of historical women we learned about in school is lacking. It's safe, it's censored, and it's short. And even when we learn about a true legend, say Harriet Tubman, we get half the story. And it's usually not the half about her as a plantation torching Union spy master. This is just a list of women we know about. What about the women we don't? In a place of complex real-life heroines, we get sparkly, doe-eyed animated damsels who dominated children's minds everywhere. Rejected Princesses is here to provide an alternative to all of that. In this fully illustrated, deeply researched, and totally entertaining collection, Jason Porath offers 100 women too uncompromising, too untoward, or too uncomfortable to fit the modern princess mold. Gathering together a diverse set of some famous, some infamous, some forgotten, and some virtually unknown figures from history and myth from all over the globe, this book presents the female role models we never knew we needed. Yes, there are a few princesses, but there are also pirates, spies, journalists, activists, concubines, empresses, ninjas, pilots, samurais, mathematicians, sword slingers, and warlords too. These women were rebels and rulers, pioneers in their fields and fighters for their causes, and sometimes for themselves. In a time when women are still pushing for equal pay and equal opportunity, shouldn't we be putting brave women like Sybil Ludington, Hatshepsut, Nzinga Bande, and Josephine Baker, Catalan, Rani, oh Jesus Christ, Lakshmbai, oh my God, I'm butchering this, I'm so sorry. Harriet Tubman, Emmeline Pankhurst, and Joan of Arc on equal footing with Cinderella or Sleeping Beauty. Women have always played a key, kick-ass role in revolutionizing our world. The girls of today are the latest links in a long chain of geniuses, warriors, and fearless women. It is the birthright of every woman to have a connection to that history. Empowering, uproarious, and anything but traditional, Rejected Princesses seeks to provide just that. And I truly think it does. The only thing that I am sad about this book is that there is not more merchandise, because I would buy it. I have 2 daughters that are teenagers and hopefully very unconventional, and I would love it if these characters could be posters on their walls, or if they could have pins or bobbleheads of these different characters, maybe their favorites. And it's just such a wonderful idea. Let me show you. And what I also love about it is he has, so first of all, like, this would be an example of an anime, what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful and adorable, and it has little pieces of the important stories that these characters had in the art. And then it will have something like this on the other side. Not all of them have pictures, but a lot of them do. And they'll kind of tell you if it has violence or if it has maturity or abuse. So you kind of have a heads up. This tells you for each story if it's more mature and if your kiddo maybe is too young to read it. And he gives you kind of a warning up here of which one would be appropriate for what level. He really did think of like everything when it comes to that. I absolutely love, he also throws out that he's not a historian, that he did his best to research these people and places that they're from and their story the best of his ability. I love the fact that he included that to make it where, not even as a disclaimer, but just to be knowledgeable that he's a person, he was just interested in it and he thinks that this should be shared, and I couldn't agree more. The only thing that I would say to you, Mr. Porath, or Jason, if I may, is please don't give up on this and give us more. This is just wonderful. And as a woman who has daughters, this is just the type of thing that I want to see, and encourage them to read and have. I have it out in my house and open so people can see it, ask about it, and hopefully look through it. It is just fantastic. Like I said, sorry about butchering some of the names. That is Josephine Baker and her fierceness. Oh, she is so fierce. And some of these characters, what I love about them is there is a ton of more information. You could totally find a character in here you've never heard before and go and look it up. And now you have some sort of new, person to admire as the wonderful things they did and give you inspiration yourself to do more and great things. And I never think that that's a bad thing. So how much does Rejected Princesses cost you? Because it is kind of hefty and it is beautiful. I love the art. I think that his art did, and I am a Disney fan. I do love Disney. So maybe that's another reason I'm kind of biased. But so I got this on Thrift Books. Yes, Thrift Books again. If anyone watches my other videos, you know that you can get, if it's $10 or more, you get free shipping. Love that. And if you get enough books, you get free books. And I love books. So of course I loved Thrift Books. And this is from there. And I got it from Thrift Books, $18.19. So of course the shipping was free. Barnes & Noble, you can get it for 27 bucks. On Amazon, you can get it on Kindle for $8.99, but I think you kind of missed the art if you did that, but you could. And the hardback copy on Amazon is $24.03. Also, don't forget that you might be able to find it from a used bookstore or something, which in a sense is kind of what Thrift Books is. So, just beautiful, beautiful stories, lovely art, fantastic people. Please give it a try. I would absolutely give it sticker, and I would read it again and again. As I said, it stays out in almost like some people have like coffee table books. This is my coffee table book. So I hope that everyone enjoys the book, gives it a try. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. If you'd like and subscribe. If you would like, send me a book that you'd like me to read and review, or thoughts and opinions, or you can even, apart me trying to sound out these awesome women's name and they are butchering. And let me know, break it down for just like this, Anne. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. If you are anywhere in the United States that it is getting hit by this awesome winter weather, please stay safe and curl up with a good book. Maybe this one. And enjoy yourself a nice hot cup of tea, or a hot toddy, or a glass of wine, or a cup of coffee, and enjoy. Don't forget your snacks. All right.